I think it's Persona time, baby.
I was so waiting for Zeph to come in. I was so waiting.
Holy shit, it feels good to say it uninterrupted, unimpeded, just completely, whatever. Unjumped the gun, if that's a phrase. It is now. Anyway, previously on Persona D&D, you guys began exploring the High Forest. You encountered the Vandalizers, you encountered Roland. You even encountered Jared. 3 of your queries for your disciplinary committee issue forms. The Vandalizers and Roland you resolved very effectively, while also absorbing some malicious or loose essence from Bashaba, who is Cinna's persona, leading you further into the forest, following it pretty much to a T as much as you could. You ended up wandering into a field, and Avarif, you were the proverbial bait for this lure for Jared.
Too damn good, that's what it was.
Yes, otherwise known as the Stalker. Jared approached you, Avarif, and haphazardly began questioning you, looking for answers, and he quickly shifted to ask you to die, Avarif, after not seemingly getting anything out of you and allowing the rest of your party to set up for an encounter. The battle ensued, and Avarif, you were snatched by Jarrett, and you were lifted into the sky, way, way, way into the sky. And to no avail from the rest of the group being able to help, you could just do nothing but watch as Jarrett flew higher and higher with Avarif in his clutches, and it became almost too dangerous, Avarif, for you to even be out of his clutches at that point. However, you said, fuck it, we ball.
Yeah.
You used the Sending Stone to tell Dane that you probably wouldn't be making it back from the situation, and Dane told you that he would not let you die that easily. You then used one of your runes to grow in size, about the size of Jarrett, to the fact that he could no longer hold you, effectively, and you turned the tables on him and literally hit a hidden lotus from Naruto on him, fucking plummeting both of you to their deaths. Literally killing you yourself, as well as putting Jarrett basically 6 feet under as well. Due to Dane's effect field, however, the Hourglass Requiem, you were saved. You were brought back to 30 seconds before when you reverted before falling. Barely alive, and with the rest of the group, you made your way to confront the bleeding out Jarrett, whom you then questioned, and you got minimal answers to the questions that you asked him before a killing blow was dealt, only to realize that you weren't dealing with a shadow, and in fact, you were dealing with Jarrett himself. You revived him and began threatening him more, proving that you were willing to kill him straight up, and Jarrett laughed at you, claiming his life was over anyway. Before you got to say anything else, a familiar gunshot, sounding a lot like Sense Gun, went off and Jarrett's head exploded. You watched on, and you saw a masked figure disappearing into the shadows pretty far away. He looked a lot like the man from Ionis's palace, and as he faded into nothingness, the sound of his laughter that I just gave to you echoed. The group began, the group began hastily making your way in that direction, only to fall somewhat victim to the changing tides of the forest. And you ended up at the receptionist's food stall. Some of you ate, some of you did not. However, you did end up making a deal and taking a job from the receptionist, where you did hand over some of your shadows, your recruited shadows, in return for information that was not so direct from the receptionist on the direction that Cinna went. The receptionist before you left, however, warned you of the Reaper, as well as told her if you wanted to get quicker through the forest next time, just go see her at the guild. The end. After that, you encountered St. Cole's Reaper variant. You fought him and proved yourselves worthy of the gift of the Reaper variant, and received your gift, and then continued on as the Reaper went along his merry way on his sleigh.
The fuck?
St. Cole's Day. Anyway.
That visual has to be insane. Just this massive giant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. So, that was where we ended. That's where we are starting. You just received your gifts from St. Cole. You have equipped them as you saw fit. If there was any attunement requirement, you attune to it automatically. It is yours forever, as long as you are within a palace or within the confines of a magical zone. So yes, that is where we ended. That's where we're continuing. Right then and there, watching as the sleigh flies off into the sky, feeling the stone in your pocket, Clover. Thinking that an essence of Bashaba is nearby. What are you doing?
Is now that so all we've heard from the receptionist is the Reaper will come if we've been in this forest for too long. What happens if the Reaper's already been here though? And come to us and encountered us?
You have no idea.
He's just gonna kind of glance over at the rest of his party and just kind of give a shrug and just kind of look at the stone and just try to find try to attune to it again to see if there's maybe how far away that essence of Bashaba is.
Okay. Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Oh, this is first roll. Oh boy.
Let's go. First roll back.
Okay, that's not bad. 13.
All right. The area you were in was blocked off by snowmen during your battle with St. Cole. However, it looks like a path has opened up and you can walk through the center of this opening where there are two snowmen seemingly standing guard.
And it's leading there.
Yeah.
He's gonna kind of also just before doing anything kind of look around at this party and kind of just see how they're looking, how they're feeling. Just like getting just a visual like representation of everybody
geared up and ready. He's like revved up.
Okay.
After almost dying. Well, actually, after coming back to life, I should say.
Dying, coming back to life, eating a good meal.
Eating a good meal. Yeah, I couldn't be more happy right now.
I mean, the receptionist meals have something special to them, and you do feel rejuvenated if you eat them.
I love them.
It's gonna take a minute to get that voice coming back, though. I haven't done that in 3 weeks. Yeah, just kind of surveying everybody. He's gonna start just kind of making his way to the guards.
Okay. As you do, you see the snowmen start to slowly look over in your direction.
We noticed them, right?
Oh yeah, you notice.
Oh, you have, yeah.
You absolutely notice it.
Do you think that's normal to have them look at us? Follow us?
Sen's just gonna kind of just walk with purpose, like he knows exactly where he's going, not looking looking at the snowman at all, and just trying to walk past him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just kind of point and like keep looking back to them and him, but keep following.
Yeah, you do. And Avrif, as you walk through the snowmen, They sort of just follow your gaze as you walk away.
We just mine specifically?
Yeah.
What? Can I talk to one of them?
Do you want to stop and try to talk to
Can
one?
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna squint at one.
Oh,
Just
boy.
Like, what do you want there, bud? Huh? I'm still pointing at him and squinting.
Okay. He does not respond.
Fuck.
It's made of stone. Let's just go.
How I'm gonna like turn my head
Snow,
over and look at him and be like, And I'm gonna. How big are these things compared to us?
It is a little bigger than you. It's like a large snowman.
Does it have like sticks for arms?
Yeah.
Can I reach
they're
out
like.
and give it a handshake? It didn't interfere with our battle, you know. Just
Do you want to try to reach out to the snowman and give it a
reach out
handshake?
and give it a handshake.
You may reach out to the snowman and you grab its stick-like hand, and as you do, its hand slowly closes around yours.
I hate this.
Yippee. Thank you.
I hate this.
Thank you for not interfering. And then I'm just gonna walk away.
You try to walk away, and it does not let go of your hand.
It's called a handshake. You let go afterwards if you didn't know that. I'm just gonna kind of like use my other hand and like open a glass or a casp of a hand.
Go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
Oh god.
Sen's gonna just slowly make his way back and stand next to Avaref. The fuck are you doing?
Wait, why won't it let me roll anything?
Why are you shaking hands with a snowman?
You have to click on the number itself.
Oh,
like the
it's
plus
touched.
minus. Yeah.
Okay.
Woo, +5. God, you and Cyrus.
Jeez. Wrong motherfucker.
Probably saved. Yeah. Hold on. I had to turn off my load.
Hardware accelerator.
Oh, yeah. 22.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so you peel off the fingers of this
Wait, is it turn off or
Snowman.
turn on?
it should be turn off, I believe, if it's on.
Off right now.
Try turning it on. Try turning it on then. Because I know sometimes it has an effect either way.
All right, cool. I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, 22 definitely saves.
I'd be scared if it didn't.
You peel off the fingers of this snowman and take your hand out, and as you do, you watch as the branch slowly keeps crushing down with force that you think probably would have just crushed your hand if you had left it in there.
Bam, these guys really don't know how to handshake. I'm gonna start running over to Clover.
He's next to you. Literally stare. He walked up to you next to you and watched this happen.
Act like I don't know you're there and run into your chest. I'll be like, Clover, and I'm just, oh.
Why were you shaking hands with a snowman who was going to crush your hand?
I didn't know they were gonna crush my hand. I didn't even know he was gonna take my hand. They were just all looking at me weird, man. I don't know.
You act like you own the place. You win a big fight against whatever the hell that thing was.
Listen, let me ride my high just for a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Snowman wouldn't be able to hurt me. It's a look of concern in his eyes. All right, let's go follow your little stone thing.
It
Mr.
broke its
Magic
own
Man.
branch by trying to shake your hand.
You know, details like that really aren't important.
There's wood
Louis.
splintering off of its own hand.
I was stupid. I did dumb. It's me. Do you know who Avarath is? That's me. I'm Avarath. All right, he's gonna walk right past him.
He's just gonna pat him on the head while he walks by. This way.
All right, so you keep walking through the ice and snow, and it's starting to get a little warmer, and the snow is starting to melt. And you're back walking into a forested area. And it seems like you're walking and walking and walking for a long time. You can hear the forest around you changing as you walk. There hasn't been any branching paths, it's just been straightforward.
A little different scenery than used to.
What is your passive perception, both of you?
14.
Passive perception, okay, 16. And Dane is 14. Let me see what's Cyrus's.
And I guess if it involves hearing, I don't know.
13, okay. You said 16, Avrith?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You've been walking, and you're pretty adept at, paying attention to your surroundings. You're not as gifted with your scent or your hearing as Clover is.
Wait, is that why your name's Scent?
No.
Oh, okay.
My God.
I just made that connection.
Your sense of smell is not as keen. Your sense of hearing is not as keen as Clover's seems to be, but your eyes are very attuned to keeping watch as what's around you. You get the sense that there's something about these woods that you've seen that tree before. You passed it earlier. When you keep walking, hey, there's that tree again. And you're seeing this happen over a period of time until eventually you're sure you're walking in circles.
Okay, call me crazy, and this doesn't seem normal. I swear that tree looks the same way, it's blowing the same way, everything about it's the same, and we've seen that tree like 6 times now. But we're in a forest. I know there's a lot of trees. This doesn't seem right. Something's wrong.
Can Clover look at the ground as soon as he says that? Do we see our own tracks?
Make a survival check.
7.
Yoink.
Yeah, 14. Yeah, so Clover, you take a look at the ground, and Golem, you see him doing that, and you decide to also try to do the same. Clover, it looks like there's been a lot of traffic, a lot of foot traffic, but you think that it might be a byproduct of just how busy the forest has been with Bashaba's loose essence. However, Avrith, Golem, sorry.
Hi.
You make the distinction that no, those are my footprints. Those are your footprints, Clover.
Look at these. I'm gonna put my foot into it. It's mine. This one's mine. This one's mine. Like there should only be one track. What? I don't know if I'm losing it now, but this is weird. No.
Why don't we try going backwards?
I guess so. Why? Yeah. What other solution we got? Let's go. He's gonna start walking back.
Let's try it. We'll walk backwards for like 5 minutes.
You turn around to go walk backwards, and there's a sense of uneasiness that washes over you guys.
Shit.
I had a feeling we're not supposed to do that.
You begin to feel like you're being watched.
Sense first instinct is to look up.
You look up. You
around.
you see a canopy of forest above you, Clover. What?
Wait, a canopy of forest? Like a forest above us?
Yeah, like the forest canopy. Like the trees are like overlapping.
Oh, I thought we were talking about like the Halo ring thing. Like we're...
A forest on top of a forest.
Yeah, I was like, maybe we are in a loop. What the fuck?
No. That would be funny though. No. So yeah, you see the top of the canopy above you, and Avrith, you're looking around.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look left, right, all around us.
Make an active perception check.
Fucking dumbass Clover.
Thanks.
Oh. What's that?
Yeah, looking around, you see off to the side, Golem, there's a small path that you wouldn't have seen unless you were actually actively looking for it. And you know you've passed this area before, but it seems the path was obscured by the way you were walking. And looking down that path, you see a small stone archway.
I'm gonna look back at Sin and be like, hey, I think I found... What are you looking for?
Look, we got hit by some guy in a sleigh in the air. First instinct now is to fucking look up, okay?
Do you think he would come back for us? I mean, that's
I don't know.
really jolly of him, you know? I mean, he was a skeleton, but like, beyond that.
Look, I'm paranoid now, okay?
Well, hey, anyways, this is pretty cool. This looks like a path, like an actual path. And maybe we can go through.
Hearing path, his head just looks.
Yeah,
Oh, thank
your
God.
head darts over. It looks like it's a single file path. Like it's tight. It looks newer than the sort of widened path that you have been on. Like, there is not as much foot traffic that goes on this side path, but you do see the stone archway.
Well, Mr. Fister first, and he pushes Avarif.
I mean, whoa! He's just gonna fall forward.
He doesn't like shove you, just kind of just guides you forward in front of him.
You know, like fall forward, like when you catch yourself,
Yeah.
and you're falling forward.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you walking down the path?
I will walk down the path.
All right. You begin walking down the path. You get to this archway, and there are runic carvings up and down the sides of it that you've never seen before.
Huh. Yeah, I have no idea what any of this means.
Dane kind of moves up to the front to take a closer look as well. These look strange. And he touches one of them and he says, Kronos likes to talk sometimes about some of the other dimensions when we're alone. Some of the other fields of reality, I guess. You know, because we're cut off or whatever.
Interesting side banter, but sure.
Yeah. Well, he likes to make fun of this world for being less magical or whatever.
Oh,
It is pretty shit for that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's yeah.
But he's told me of a place known as the Feywilds, I think.
I'm gonna squint and look at him. And
Does that sound familiar to us at all?
Make a history check.
All right, 14.
It's respectable.
nope.
9, not as respectable. Clover, you remember when you were a very young child, you remember your parents reading you bedtime stories of, you know, outlandish things, as most children's book are, of just fantastic lands with fairies and, you know, different sorts of magic, and it was always described to you, oh, this is just made up, these are just stories that parents tell their kids just for fun, just creative writing for storybook children. However, the name the Feywild was never said to you. The name, like fairies, was, and that sort of registers that sort of younger core memory of, is this connected, or are those stories real?
Okay.
And Dane sort of like puts his hand on one of the runes, and he says, "This looks almost identical to what Kronos told me about the Feywilds."
Should we be concerned? Is this a good thing for us? Are we turning back?
Is this somewhere that we should go? Does Kronos think that it's safe for us to go there?
Well, see, that's the thing, right? So Kronos doesn't really tell me anything past that. So, like, if I say, like, hey, is this dangerous? He'll just kind of laugh at me.
Honestly, that fits.
So...
Yeah, understood. Well,
yeah.
we only really have one way. It's either continue in a loop forever or explore whatever this place is, and I like this option better.
He's gonna put his hand on his shoulder, and Timora's hand's gonna appear on top of or underneath his, and just gonna kind of ask as well, do you know anything about this? Do you find this safe?
Tamora looks down at you, and she looks over at the stone archway. And she looks like she visibly shudders.
That bad?
Do not make any deals. Fey creatures are tricksters, liars. If you do something to offend them, it can end poorly for you as well. Be careful.
Don't make any deals. Don't offend them. Don't trust them.
Unless the deal works completely in your favor, it is not wise to deal with Fae.
Well, we've been dealing with a lot of shit like this, haven't we, Avaref? And he just kind of pats his back.
Yeah, not really good odds in our favor here.
So long as we keep to ourselves, we should be okay.
In theory. And Tamora sort of vanishes away.
Thank you. I see no problem with it. If the rest of you are comfortable with it, we can go. But up to you guys. I don't know.
And sort of he nods at you and he says, well, if this is the way we need to go, then this is the way we need to go.
I'm gonna shrug and agree.
But how do we open it? The thing? Is it like a portal, or is it like, do we just walk through the archway? What are we doing here?
One way to find out, right? And Dane just like goes to shove you through it.
You son of a!
Oh, might be again.
Did he shove Avaref or Sen?
He shoved Avaref.
Oh my god.
Don't fucking point at them. I'll remember this.
What happened to Avaref?
He just falls through the archway. On the grass. It's very comfortable, Avaref.
Oh.
Feels very vibrant.
Wow. Actually, you know, thanks for the push. He's gonna kind of lay down a little. Is it, wait, I fell over, or am I just like pushed through?
Yeah, you fell over. He like
okay, I'm gonna lay down and be like,
like,
this is
whole ass pushed you on the ground through it.
what the fuck?
Clover's gonna kind
lay
of
down and be like, this is comfortable, guys. You should come over here. Holy crap.
Clover's gonna kind of like walk around the arch and kind of see on the other side if Avaref's there.
He is not.
Whoa.
In we go. He's just gonna walk through.
Okay. And the rest of your group follows suit.
I'm putting a hand up. Someone's grabbing that hand.
Yeah, Dane helps you up.
Okay.
He's gonna kind of just like
Thank you, Dane.
kick his boot a little bit, walking by.
Yeah.
You got this.
Yeah, it was, friendly tease. You know, if anything serious would have happened, I would have helped you.
Yeah. Thanks for the reassurance there, bud.
You're welcome. All right, so as you begin walking in here, it feels very alive. Much more alive than walking in the high forest itself. It feels as though it's almost more entranced with magic, more of everything that you were feeling when you encountered the high forest the first time. It feels like there is something here that is living.
Huh. You guys also feel good?
Yeah, I'm gonna test something, and he's gonna just. First off, he's gonna look up again. Nothing's above him, right?
It is a wide open sky.
Just making sure. He's gonna just try and summon two Eldritch Blasts, and just admire them compared to like in the high forest, and then shoot them upward.
You shoot them up into the sky. They feel much more full of life, more pure magic than you've ever cast before.
Oh, that feels good. That feels real good.
Everett's just gonna kind of look at his fist, be like, "Damn, no magic here though."
You grew to 3 times your size.
Whoa, maybe I'll grow 6 times.
There you go. See?
Oh, you know what? He's gonna have a smile again on his face.
There you go. Yeah. See? It's, take what you can. Maybe your runes will be more potent. Who knows?
Huh.
Speaking of runes, Clover.
Hmm.
In your pocket or wherever you're keeping the stone.
Yeah.
You feel an intense pulling as you're sort of standing there joking around with Golem. It's almost like it's being magnetized in a direction.
He's gonna, feeling this, he's just gonna kind of just jump straight up in the air and see if it pushes him.
It does not.
Damn.
It's like if it's like in like a magnet in your shirt and it's just like pulling it out. You know what I mean?
Don't mind me just doing a quick workout. That's fine. And he's gonna just kind of just start walking. Like he's just gonna do like this. It's pulling me this way. We must go.
All right. No reason not to trust this thing, right? Just gonna keep following.
You keep following.
I trust my sister and I trust Bashaba. And if it's leading me to them, we gotta go.
Okay. You keep following and you keep walking, and it leads you into an open field. A small field, but it's an open field. There are trees lining up around you, and as you enter the field, the trees seem to just move and close off your path behind you, completely trapping you with inside.
I won't shake their hands this time if they're alive. I promise.
That's reassuring. Thank you.
In the center of this small field is a stump. And sitting on this stump, boy, would you like to introduce your character?
Hello, travelers. In just the black fur. She is a tabaxi, female tabaxi with like sharp ice blue eyes. She has black fur with like markings. She has like a hoodie, kind of like a half cloak looking thing, and she's just very like ominous, kind of very shady looking of a character.
Is that your sister? These are kind of point.
Clover's just gonna cross his arms and just kind of look over at them. We're not that small.
Oh. Well, I don't know if it's like a younger sister, you know? I don't even know. He's just kind of like side talking to this while maintaining contact at Bui's character.
My youngest sister is still bigger than her.
Huh. Well, that's interesting. Well, let's
She's
see
a-
what they
she's
have
a
to
youth.
say. They seem ominous, but you know, why not?
She's gonna suddenly really fast scurry towards Scent and kind of purr while her tail's just swifting around, and she kind of looks at him.
I'm
like,
taking 3
kind of-
steps back. Ooh.
And she's just gonna like purr and curiously like circle them. And then
As you begin to circle them, Clover, you feel the stone in your pocket begin to follow this shady character in a circular motion.
Hmm.
What are you doing here? Why are you find so much interest in us?
It is
That's
interesting
your
to
first question.
It is interesting to see you here. The name's Kaalina. She's gonna scurry over to Zane's character
Uh,
and kind of get up close, look
uh,
up,
hey.
and kind of
um,
like wave side to side.
He's gonna like mimic her behavior.
Just gonna kind of walk back and scurry back to the stump and kind of like hunch over,
Dane, doesn't
and,
that sound like a witch's name?
pounce.
Kind of look at Dane.
Dane looks at you. I don't really know what's going on.
I don't either, man.
Me either.
She's just gonna stare at them. What brings you here?
Scent? Or Clover?
You're the worst at this.
I am.
To be fair, we just met you, and I don't really want to divulge that information until I know I can trust you. And considering what a certain someone just told us maybe 5 minutes ago,
Oh. Yeah, that's... Wait. Oh. What about your thingy that that thing that you... That's not important. It's not an important thing. It's just a thing that you have. What is that thing? What is that? He's gonna like stutter for words.
you my lucky charm, and he flips his coin. That thing? Yeah, that thing? No, that thing's
Oh,
fine. Yeah, there's
yeah,
nothing wrong with
yeah.
that thing. That thing's fine. He
Oh,
just puts it back in his
okay.
sword.
Gotcha. No, heard. Yep. He's gonna kind of like look up at the trees. Huh.
She kind of watches the coin very intently, and her eyes go really big as she watches the coin.
No, you can't have it.
Oh, no fun, are ya? She's gonna kind of just jump to the trees and kind of just safely watch them as she kind of just walks towards each tree around them.
And the stone's still following her.
The stone is still following her.
Can he reach into his pocket, holding the stone still in his pocket, and kind of
Mhm.
try and get some sort of like pinpoint resonance on where on the tabaxi that is of interest to him or to the stone?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Nope.
Yeah, it's too hard because she's a little far away and moving.
He's just gonna ball it in his hand, just kind of like try to obscure it as much as he can, and start walking up to her.
She's gonna tilt her head and just kind of like sit at the tree and looks at all of them and just kind of just says, so you seek exit, yes?
He's gonna cross his arms and get it closer.
How do you know?
Nobody, normal people do not bring themselves here willingly.
Well,
Listen.
you're not wrong on that fact, right? I was not here willingly. He's gonna kind of look at Dane.
Who said we were normal? He does like air quotes with his free hand.
Interesting. You bring much curiosities. I see. And she's just kind of really kind of inspect them now
Mm-hmm.
for any like danger.
We'll say. I'll let you choose perception or investigation.
Perception.
Okay.
Oh. I guess I turned it back on.
Well, we'll be a second.
No worries.
I mean, it's +9.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh,
Oof. 11.
Rolls are bad anyways.
Yeah. So it's tough to get a read on these two because they are dressed fairly odd compared to some of the other people you've seen. Although compared to some of the more recent people you've seen, it's not too dissimilar. So you think that these people are probably some semblance of dangerous, but that doesn't mean that they pose a threat to you.
Okay. So suddenly she just has like money eyes, I guess.
What do you want from this interaction, cat?
You bring profit, yes. You bring what is it that you say? Happy to me.
Happiness, is that a currency? I mean, is that
Yes.
it is. Oh, okay. How do we give you happiness?
I am derived of a lot of happiness.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't talk to
Currently.
him. He has a whole thing going on right now.
Over. How close are you getting?
About... It's probably about 5 feet away.
Okay. You get about 5 feet away from Kalina. Kalina, sorry.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
Kalina.
Kalina. Kalina. All right.
yeah.
I'm gonna screw that up this entire session, just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so you get about 5 feet away, and you see as there's a necklace around her neck, and as soon as you feel a jolt in your hand, you watch the necklace come up out of her hood.
What does the necklace look like?
It looks like it has a small chain on it that is around her neck, and it comes to a dark pendant. Almost like has some sort of ambrose inside of it. And you can see almost a figure inside.
Looks familiar. From what you can see.
So
from what you can see, no, it does not look familiar per se, but you can tell the stone is almost like a magnet to this necklace.
He just extends one finger from the hand that's holding the stone. Give me that.
At the time, I cannot do that. She kind of just tucks it back into her hoodie and kind of watches a little more sharply and says, unless you could pass the 4 trials.
He wasn't asking.
You can try, but
Oh, hey, okay. I think we're getting a little. Why is this important? This little necklace of yours, huh? What's going on here, Clover?
He's just gonna upturn his hand to Golem.
Upturn?
Like he's so his hand's currently like the palm of his hand's facing down. He's gonna turn it up.
Oh.
And it's gonna show the stone.
Yeah, stone. Yep.
oh,
I
Do I
didn't
notice anything?
move my hand on its own.
Oh. And he's gonna kind of look at. Oh fuck! How do you say this? Kalina?
Yeah.
Catalina, yeah.
Kakalina?
Cockalina. Yep, there it is. Cockalina.
Kakalina, what's up? How you doing? Dab me up, champ.
Princess of shit.
It's like
Yeah.
pause Alina.
Yeah.
Kalina.
Ka-Alina.
Kalina.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
No, not Kakalina. Kalina.
Cockalina.
Dakalina.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna be like, okay. I don't know how much we want to say here. We've been in this, well, not this place for a long time, but a different place like this place, a little bit less than your place. This place is actually really nice. For quite some time, searching for whatever that stone was looking at, and it's something you have. Whether it's that necklace or not, it would be amazing if we could just take a look and confirm. That's all.
this is something that was entrusted to me.
From who?
So, an inquire, a previous customer. So, if you want to see this amulet, you must pass my trials. Here, there's 4 trials. And she's just gonna like lay back on the branch and like hold up her 4 little fingies, little beans.
Mm-hmm.
There's the trial that you must pass. And as your reward, I'd hand the necklace over. She kind of just takes the necklace and kind of like swings it back and forth while she's laying on the branch on her back. Kind of just like nonchalant.
Well, Clover, what do you think?
Fine, whatever. What's the
All
first one?
right, you heard him. Trials the games, games trials. Yeah, let's do it. What do we gotta do? Also, can we have like a 10-second pause? I need to go grab my food.
Yeah. 10 second. Amazing.
Sense sorry, I'm just this is out of character. Sense
Yeah.
intrusive thoughts almost made him shoot the branch. His intrusive thoughts wanted him to just fucking shoot the branch and break it.
Oh my god.
God. Look, it's another cat that doesn't look like him, smaller than him, and agile and devious. No shit.
Yeah, she's kind of instigating, kind of like poking the beehive type of person. So she's like, that was kind of the point.
Okay, go.
Oh, okay.
All right.
He will kill you.
Welcome back. Okay. So yes, they had just said they will agree to your trials, Catalina.
She's just clapping excitedly. Jumps down. Wonderful. This is perfect. She's just gonna purr hard and just kind of like skip her way into the forest. And out of character.
Mm-hmm.
Can she like kind of just like hide in the forest and like echo her voice through, or?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Roll a stealth check as you run into the forest.
As she leaves, he's gonna do his best to just keep track of her.
Make a perception check active.
Oh.
I think
It doesn't matter. He fails. He fails
Yeah.
horribly.
She disappears. It is like scary how fast she just disappears into the forest. It reminds you a little bit of Gage and his ability to disappear, except more extreme. But you are obscured.
sorry.
Nope, you're good. Continue.
Weird.
I hate this. This is the worst.
Do I, out of character,
Mhm.
do I mention the names of the trials, or?
It is up to you. I will leave it up to your discretion if you want to name the trials.
She's just gonna make like circle around and kind of make it so her voice kind of echoes in all at once in places that it doesn't kind of keep her like in one place. And she's gonna say there are 4 trials. I give you the trial of curiosity, the trial of hard work, the trial of survival, and the trial of watchfulness. Should you pass all these trials, I would give you the way and the necklace.
Is this how I sound to you guys?
No.
Am I really this annoying? Damn. I'm sorry. I will say less.
As she says that to you and you finish your quip, Clover, a door appears behind you. It is very ornately designed with 4 trees engraved on it of no particular type of tree, just 4 trees are engraved. What are you doing?
Fuck it. You going in?
Okay, you go in. And so you walk in. It is dark in the room. There is an overhang of trees and just like light sunshine passing through. But it is a lot like the previous room where you in, where the trees were sort of outlining everything. However, in the center of the field, it is not a stump. There are 4 trees standing next to each other. Each tree has a hollow in the middle of it, and you can see hanging from a string in the middle of these hollows, a key can be visibly seen dangling inside. Behind the trees, about 20 or so feet back, there is a large door, and it looks like there is a massive lock in the center of this door. And you see, peering out from behind one of the trees, is Ka'alana.
Just curious, which tree is it out of the 4 that they're behind?
Which tree is it, Ka'alina? I think I just said Ka'alana. Ka'alina? Jesus.
Yeah. She's gonna pop out from the tall oak tree that looks that is old and wise.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just kind of like huddle over like an old man. There are 4. You must choose the right one. And then she goes and kind of like scurries over to the tree of love and rubs her back on it, all like in love and kind of just swaying on it. And like there's under the tree, and she's just gonna go, each one has something. And then she goes over to the thin to one of the elm trees. It's really tall and it's kind of like dark, tall, and then she's just gonna kind of like scratch at it, and she says, pick one, the right one. And she goes to the last tree, and it's a dark colored tree, and laughs. Choose. And tries to disappear again.
While she's disappearing, he's going to cast Hex on her.
You attempt to cast Hex and it does not work.
That's weird. He's going to try and shoot another Eldritch Blast up in the air.
It works. Goes right through the trees. Some leaves start to fall down.
Me and Dane just saw him walk through a door, right?
Yeah. You can also walk through the door if you wish.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Dane and just be like,
Yeah.
I feel like we should probably go help him out, you know?
Yeah, we should
Back up.
probably take these trials with him, I think.
Yeah, I mean, there was, 4? Yeah, we should.
Yeah,
do that.
let's go. And
We're gonna go through the door.
yeah, you walk through. Sarah's quickly falling behind.
Well, there's 4 of us. He's gonna kind of relay, to his annoyance, exactly what Carolina said. It's 4 trees, 4 of us. Maybe find something odd about each of them, something that stands out. Might be the
They
right
look
one.
Pretty unique.
He's gonna go to the tree that Catalina started at,
Mhm.
And is gonna start inspecting that one. Just anything different about it compared to the other ones.
I'm gonna go to the bright one.
Okay. So just so we are all aware of the types of trees they are, the one you are walking up to, I believe she referred to it as the Tree of Knowledge. It is an oak tree. Next to that is a cherry blossom tree. Next to that one is an elm tree, and the last one is a yew tree.
Got it.
Sorry.
All good.
I wasn't sure what to say.
No, you're good.
What was-
You did great. You did great.
Okay.
So oak, cherry blossom, elm, and yew. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm going to cherry blossom.
Okay.
Okay, so 4 trials, she said, right? And was there anything else you found in here, or are we just looking at trees
need
and
to-
admiring them?
We need to find the right key for the door. And as he's kind of like circling around to the backside of the tree, he's also going to get a look at the door
Mhm.
and see if there's any similarities to the other trees as the door.
Make an investigation check.
Nope. That's a natural one.
Definitely not. It's way too hard to tell.
Oh, no.
Avarif, you walk up to the Tree of Love, the cherry tree, cherry blossom tree. It's in full bloom. Smells amazing. It looks beautiful. You've only heard about these trees in stories. You've never actually seen one in your life before.
Hey, Carlina, is there any way you have seeds for these trees, by the way? He's just gonna kind of look in any direction while he's talking.
She's gonna kind of like pop up swinging from her feet from the tree he's on, the sakura tree, the
Hey.
cherry blossom tree, and kind of be like, curious.
Yeah,
Seeds.
that's me.
We can talk business later.
Ah, I like business. He's gonna kind of go back to inspecting the tree. Can I investigate it, I guess, and just see?
Yeah, do you want to take a look at the hollow in the tree for the key?
As,
Okay, make
Sorry,
what's up?
just as he's walking up to him, and as he heard deals, he's just gonna walk over to Golem, bonk him on the back, and cast guidance.
Ow.
Add a D4.
Hey.
Yeah, you can add a D4 to that if you want.
What's the 21?
No, you add a D4.
No, add a D4. Yeah,
Yeah.
so roll a D4. So 19.
Eh,
Okay.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I don't know why you had to bump me though.
No deals.
But oh, right. I have short-term memory, man.
That's why I'm here.
Oh Lord. All right, so you get a look at this key, the Tree of Love key. It's beautiful in its design. It looks like it has a small heart at the base of the key. It looks like it could very easily fit in the lock at the back of the room.
Can I take it?
Do you want to take it?
Yeah,
You can take it.
it's mine now.
Okay.
Is it? Are you sure?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's gonna look at the
So-
Tree of Knowledge again and kind of like look at the inside of it.
So you look inside the Tree of Knowledge, make an investigation check on the key.
Sure. All right, 17.
Respectable. You take a look at the Tree of Knowledge key. The base of it looks like it has a book as its sort of design to it. It looks like there are pages that are open. Obviously, you can't read them. And the end of it, you can tell this key will definitely open that lock at the end of the room.
How's your key look, Golem?
Honestly, I think you can fit in the key in the back here.
Mine too.
Oh.
Hmm.
Uh,
But only one works.
Catalina's just gonna pop up from another tree and just kind of like purr and just watch them.
He's gonna pull the key out, and while he's pulling it out, he's gonna look over at Catalina and see if she has any sort of reaction to him grabbing that key.
No reaction.
she hiding a reaction? I want to do an insight check on her.
Make an insight. Yeah, go ahead. Make a persuasion or deception, I guess.
Do it just to him, though.
Not Lena. Yeah, just me. So you have to right click and then click to DM.
Oh. Is it gonna show for us? Cause it's showing on the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, you might have misclicked. But that is okay. So that. Yeah. So no reaction.
Okay. Hmm. All right.
Hmm.
He's going to.
She says something about happiness, though, right? I mean, do all of these trees combined give us happiness? Or, I mean, love gives happiness. Well, we'd hope love gives happiness, you know?
Knowledge does
But-
too.
Yeah, knowledge to a
But-
professor would give happiness.
But knowledge can bring happiness, but also knowledge can also bring dread.
Yeah, so
So can love.
Damn. So happiness probably ain't the equation.
Mm-mm. I mean, the other two trees, what were the names of them? I mean, it was an elm tree and a yew tree.
The tree of life is the elm tree, and the tree of death is the yew tree.
Thank you.
Yes.
Tree of death, you said?
Mhm.
Okay. Thank
The
you.
yew tree. Yes, sir.
Huh. So this is one of the trials, or
This
all
is-
four combined?
This is one of them.
Oh shit. Okay. Well,
And the
there's
o-
that theory.
I take it the order you said it means this is the curiosity one, correct?
Correct.
Oh, if curiosity beats the cat, you just start sticking shit in, and he's gonna go reach to put his key in the door.
Are you? Are you?
Yeah.
With how curious everybody is about knowledge, love, and life, the most curious everybody is of death. He's gonna go to the yew tree.
Okay. Avrith, are you
Hey.
are you waiting for Clover to go to the death tree?
He's not looking at Avrith. He doesn't see him.
What are you doing, Avrith?
I am gonna.
Because you hear
I'm-
him say that. You hear him
Uh-huh.
say that.
He's like mumbling up. Where's Dane? Where is he?
Dane is like standing next to you, like,
I'm gonna look at him and be like, eh? And like eyebrows up.
maybe we should wait.
Nah, he's gonna put it in.
You
Well-
put it in, Clover, right as you get to the tree of death, and you hear click, and you
Fuck.
watch as the lock falls from the door onto the ground with a thud.
Oh, I think I did it. Maybe.
Does the door open?
I don't
Do
know.
you want to try the door?
I'm gonna reach for the door.
You go ahead and you push it open.
See? Curiosity, something a cat. Yeah, anyways, the door's open. Let's go. So just wave over.
That saying is banned in my country, just saying.
Oh.
Because it ends in kills the cat.
Well, yeah, but isn't like the treasure gets it back or something? I don't know. The Tree of Life's right over there. You can just look at it.
Zane,
Yeah.
refresh your character page.
Wait, why? Okay, it's refreshed. I'm scared. What am I looking at here?
You don't know?
Oh. Okay. I don't like that.
I'm getting secondhand anxiety.
No. I'm gonna kind of look at Carolina and be like, "You're a cat-like thing, right? Something?
Yes.
Is that why curiosity is the first trial, or is that unrelated?"
Just
Yeah,
gonna
understood.
disappointingly look away.
Yeah, don't worry, you'll get used to that. And I'm just gonna keep walking wherever I'm walking. I don't know where I'm walking. Is there even something through the door, or is it just a door?
Sadly, you had failed the first trial.
It
Oh.
was.
Hey man, curiosity beat the. Maybe kill the cat. Yeah, maybe you're right.
I may be inclined.
Golem.
What?
Give you another chance. I give you a hint. She kind of just appears next to Sen's character.
The door slams shut, and a new lock formulates upon the door.
Oh. So maybe it wasn't the right key.
Maybe not do things on impulse.
Dane said it. He's gonna point at Dane and run away.
Huh?
She's gonna kind of do the whole cat rubbing on people's feet thing between Sent and then Avarath, and then jump back to the tree and disappear and say, I give you a hint. We all need to look inside ourselves for the necessary answers we seek.
The key is in one of us? Oh, shit. He's trying to look to the floor. I mean, I just died recently, so I don't really volunteer for this one.
Would you like to make an intelligence check, either of you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and I'm casting
failed mine,
guidance
don't
on
worry.
myself.
Okay.
Intelligence check, not a saving throw, correct?
Intelligence check.
Okay.
Yes.
7 plus
Oh my god.
1.
Oh, we kind of dumb, huh?
13. Okay.
Wait, do I still have guidance on me or no?
No.
No. As soon as he casted it on himself, he gave himself
It also
a
only
bonus.
lasts a minute, so.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Thinking about the words that Kalina said to you, that you need to look inward. Is it perhaps that the answer does not lie within the trees?
Sen's just gonna walk up to the door and try to turn the handle.
It's locked.
Hmm. He's gonna take the necklace off
Mm-hmm.
with the key and try and use that key.
You use your soul key.
Yeah.
It fits like a glove. Click,
Open it.
and it unlocks.
Oh, you're smart. I would have never guessed that one.
Himbo energy. Just the himbo energy coming
24 sessions, baby! Sense rolling his eyes every 15 minutes.
Whoa, you smart.
Woo! And
Oh my
loving every minute of it.
God. So, you have successfully unlocked the door.
Walking through.
Okay, you walk through. Avrif, what are you doing?
I don't know anything's changed about me, right?
You feel something's different, but you don't know what's different.
Okay. So I'm just like, it's like an odd feeling, but that's about all I can write it off as.
You definitely felt something when you turned the key, and you don't know what happened to you.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Kalina. Hey, I used to love Key, and it didn't work. You said we failed. Do I like... I'm not like cursed for love or anything, right? Or maybe I get love? Huh?
Cute.
You said kill?
Cute.
Oh, cute. Okay, well.
Little kitty accent.
He's gonna like look down defeated, be like, I'm not gonna get the answer, am I? I'm not gonna... Yeah, okay. He's gonna walk through the door.
All right. So walking through the door closes behind you and it sinks into the ground. You guys are in an open field. There are no trees above you. The sun is shining. There are seldom a cloud to be seen. And you can see all around you is just this field of clovers. And taking a closer look,
Hey, look at you.
you realize all of them are 4-leaf clovers.
My
And
lucky day.
in the center of this room, there is a small stone pedestal with a book on the center of it, and it's closed. Actually, it's not open. Sorry, I was making a mimic of my hands with it open, but it is in fact closed. At the edge of the field, there is another door. There is no apparent lock on this door. And you see Catalina laying down in the field amidst the clovers.
She's gonna kind of like purr and like roll her back on it, on the clovers, and kind of just do little kitty things.
Now what?
This place keeps getting more interesting, huh?
That's the word for it.
Yeah.
She picks up from the clovers and kind of walks around them. The 4-leaf clovers represent life and those who live in it. Lucky to have been born. The 3-leaf clover is also lucky. However, it does not contain inherent luck to stand amongst its peers. So it needs to work hard to prove itself worthy to stand at the top. She's just kind of like duck into the fields and kind of try to disappear again.
Easy enough carrying that 28 through this.
So find the
Give me
3-leaf
a-
clover, is what you're telling me.
Yes.
Huh. And is there any apparent end to this clover field?
Yeah, so you're standing in this field. It is a fairly sizable field, but you can tell that it is pretty lengthy, probably like, I don't know, 30 by 30 feet. It's like a pretty big field of just 4-leaf clovers. And there's a stone slab in the center with a pedestal, and it has a book on it.
He's gonna
Wow.
immediately walk up to the slab and just inspect around it and the book itself.
Okay. Looking on the front of this book, there is a symbol of a 3-leaf clover on it. Are you opening the book?
Not yet.
Okay. Make an investigation check otherwise.
With guidance.
Yes, sir. The stone slab itself is very clean. It's a nice white marble stone that leads up into the white marble pedestal where that book is resting. It doesn't seem like there's any clovers on the stone or in the immediate circle vicinity around the base of the stone, but there are a lot of clovers in the field itself.
Mind if I know the name of this trial, Cat?
It is the trial of hard work.
Well,
Okay.
sounds good to me. He's gonna get on his knees and start looking.
He's just gonna hold up the book. It's the only 3-leaf I see right here on the cover.
He's gonna point and be like, if that's the answer, I don't even know. He's gonna go back to looking at clovers.
Make a perception check, Abra.
Okay. Funky little 19.
You begin searching. As far as you can see, there are only 4-leaf clovers.
What if I take where? Kylina, what if I took off one of the clovers on the 4 one and make it 3? Does that count?
He's not gonna give you the answer.
Well, I mean, but technically we have all 3-leaf clovers around us. We just have to sacrifice the 4. But didn't she call the 4 life? Wait a second. He's gonna kind of like go back to his chin.
And then going back to you, Clover, holding up the book. Restate your question, please.
If it's a field full of 4-leaf clovers, and this is the only one who has a semblance of a three-leaf clover. Wouldn't it just be this book?
Elena?
She's not going to answer you, me. Fucking this guy.
You just see gold showing up in his hand. Really?
Kalina's gonna appear while she's like munching on a couple of floor leaf clovers. And she's just gonna be like, sorry, repeat your question. What did you ask?
Is the book the three-leaf clover? Since the field full of four-leaf clovers, the book has an engraving of a three-leaf clover on it. Would it be the book?
You would have to try that.
Right, how? Bring it to the door?
It is
Listen,
a
man.
trial of hard work.
You take. Oh. Wait, don't take the L just quite yet.
Avrith is like hands and knees, like.
She's like, wait, I'm
I'm still
doing the hard
looking.
work. You better not.
Why don't you try reading or something, man? I'll keep looking.
That was a test, Golem. You passed. Good job calling me out.
Yeah.
He's
I'm not
gonna
stupid twice.
he's just gonna inspect the book without opening it yet. He's just gonna inspect the entirety of the outside of the book.
Okay.
Anything strange about it? Anything odd? I
I
guess.
will keep your 19.
Okay.
So inspecting the cover of the book itself, it is very natural feeling, like the spine of the book and the cover of the book itself is not like from normal paper like paper books are. It just seems like a different sort of material, and you can almost feel as though when you touch the three-leaf clover that you might actually be able to peel this off.
He's gonna do that.
You can.
Look at Dane. Dane, get on your knees and
Huh?
start helping, man. There's nothing over here. I can't
Right, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
find anything,
And he-
man.
Jumps down on his hands and knees like bear crawling across this
I'll take
field.
this sector. You take that sector.
I got
we'll,
this.
we'll reconvene. All right. We'll make a little circle or something.
He's
Yes, sir.
he's gonna kind of sit down like next to the pedestal, and kind of also like put his offhand, his offhand that he's not using to peel the clover off onto the field of clovers. Does it feel at all like the book?
The clover?
That like the clovers that are in the field itself. Do they feel like the book at all?
They do.
He's gonna fully peel the three-leaf clover off then.
Stupid
You peel it off.
field and hard work and trials and just wasting my damn time.
He's gonna take it to the door.
You walk over to the door and nothing happens.
Kalina's gonna help Avarith. Can search around
Oh,
if she
hey,
finds
thanks.
this fun.
You said nothing happens.
Oh, fuck.
Nothing happens.
You know, you gave us a trial of hard work. That I respect, but like clovers, man, like a field, man. You could have chose something better, like a eating competition. Now that I would have dominated.
He's gonna try to. So is this whatever it is, the piece of the clover, does it still have kind of like a sticky residue to the backside that he peeled off?
Yeah. So the backside of where the clover was pressed into, it does feel like it's sticky. Like you could probably press this into something else.
Hmm. Does the door have any sort of like indication of a clover?
It does not.
This might be dumb, he says very loudly, and he presses the clover against the door.
You do so,
I'll
and
look over at Sen.
nothing happens.
Damn it.
He's gonna jiggle or chuckle a little bit. Yeah. And then go back to his.
Make an intelligence check.
Who?
Clover.
Okay. Ah. Okay, 15.
Respectable. You remember and you think about this as you're looking at this clover as you press it against the door, and you looking again at the book. Your mother likes to collect flowers, and you know that when she collects them, she presses them inside of books to keep them, to look at them.
Back to the book then. He's gonna open it. Start fingering his way through the pages.
You begin flipping through the pages, and
I
inside,
really appreciate you helping out here. You know, you can keep going. Just keep.
you see inside the pages.
And you helping me? Like you're not even my friend.
He's gonna shoot an Eldritch
really
Blast
appreciate
right
that.
next to Avarif.
Fuck! Forgot your hearing's good. Turn off your ears.
I'm doing my own work here, fucker.
Man, you probably burned. What if you burned the 3-leaf clover, man?
My blasts don't burn, unlike somebody. And he's gonna glance over at Cyrus.
Cyrus is just kind of like standing on the outside of the field. I just didn't want to cause any sort of fires.
Your
by being
burns
in
are
there.
appreciated,
Smart
but
man.
mine don't burn.
Do be careful not to destroy my land.
Weren't you just
Yes.
eating some?
Wait,
It
are
goes
these
back into
edible?
the land that is defended.
Wait, are you telling me I could eat all these so I can cover my tracks and find all the places I've already been and not go in circles? He's gonna kind of look at her.
You're ruining my concentration. And he's going back to the book.
I might solve us, nerd. You're fine.
Going back
Get
to
a
the
fork
book.
and a knife. Have fun.
I'm taking a bite.
Yes, it tastes delicious.
Oh my God, I'm gonna keep eating these bitches.
you
Dane, start shoving them down your mouth.
It's
You
like
got it.
it's like that meme of like Patrick when he's running along like grass, eating the grass, and it's just him crawling. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, so Clover, thumbing through the pages of this book, you see every page is pressed with 4-leaf clovers. Until you get to the end of the book, there is one blank page.
He's gonna put the 3-leaf there.
Are you closing the book?
Yes.
Yeah, as soon as you close the book, you hear a click, and the door slowly etches open.
He's just gonna be walking past, looking at Golem, flipping him the bird.
Listen, man, it's still really good. I don't lose in this situation.
Carolina's gonna throw like a pebble. You may stop eating and continue.
Oh, God damn it. All right. He's gonna stand up and get Dane.
Hard
Dane
work
is
doesn't
also
mean
like-
your hard work. It's someone else's hard work.
Well, listen, at least we coupled double hard tracks. You worked your brain, we worked our muscles. You know, like flex with Dane. Just, you know?
Dana's just like a mouthful of clovers, like.
Why were you eating with him?
That's a good idea.
Did you have a good time at least?
It was tasty. Do you want some?
Fuck no.
Okay. You can go ahead and walk through the door, all of you. Let's go ahead and take a quick break because it's already almost 10.
Sounds good.
Freaking time is flying, so take a quick 5, refill some waters, go to the bathroom, get a snack, finish eating if you are eating.
I have had to mute myself from laughing. I'm lightheaded, bro.
Me too.
Real quick, 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Catalina's just gonna grab a couple of them and give it to Scent and be like, "To fellow cat, this good for stomach." Before they pass through.
He just has just a handful of clovers right now. And just is looking at him walking through the door, just hands still turned up, just walking through.
Okay. You go ahead and walk through. That's where we're gonna take break.
Yeah.
Reeling it in.
Persona time.
Persona in time once again, baby. So you guys finished the trial of hard work, unlocking the door successfully, utilizing the clover, the 3-leaf clover from the front of the book, thanks to Clover Scent. Swift thinking skills and remembering his mother's tendency to collect flowers herself. Ever gorging himself on clovers as well as Dane.
Yeah,
You guys made your way into the next trial. Walking in, it is a small, dark cave, very desolate, very devoid of noise other than just the sound of dripping water into a small puddle. in the far side of the room. In the center, there are these funguses that are growing out of the bottom of this stone table that are giving off light. Enough to be able to see, but it's still very dim in here. And you can see on the center of this stone table, there are 4 mushrooms growing out of the table's center. And at up the opposite end of the room, you can see, very dimly lit, but still be able to see, it looks like there's another door. It is ornately decorated this time, with 4 trees in the middle of a clover field.
This place just keeps getting weirder. He's just gonna make his way forward, I guess.
As you make your way forward, all of you are beginning to feel something in your stomach. It's almost like your stomach is upset. And you feel it as it gets
too many clovers, guys.
harder and harder on your stomach as the pain becomes almost unbearable. You feel hungry.
Oh.
And you see Kalina kind of skulking out of the darkness in your direction.
She's gonna have like a few grapes in her hands, and she pokes each one with her claws and slowly eats them. It seems you'd have hunger pains, correct?
I mean, I'm kind of used to this. I'm a hungry guy, but yeah, this is bad.
She chuckles a bit. Well, lucky for you, there is a cure. And this is the trial of survival. She finishes the last grape and just kind of like walk towards
I'm gonna look at Dane.
the middle of the room.
Are cats edible?
He's
I
just gonna
wouldn't try it
glance.
if I was you.
He's just gonna glance over.
I'm hungry, man.
Sorry.
All good.
She kind of just tells them, sometimes on the brink of death, you must make decisions that could cause your death. Although, the boldness to take that chance rewards survival. And so she just kind of like watches them. Doesn't disappear this time.
Can we get like a read on the room?
Yeah, looking around the room, there is nothing in this room except the cave walls slowly drip from some sort of moisture into a small pooling puddle, as well as 4 mushrooms growing out of the center stone table.
Looking at the
Wow.
mushrooms,
Mm-hmm.
is there anything in any of our knowledge of them being potentially healthy or not, like safety?
Make a survival check.
Nope. No idea. That's a 9.
You have no clue.
I don't really got a clue.
You also have no clue.
Dane, have you seen these at all?
He looks at you and walks over to the mushroom, like keeling over. Not really, no.
Yeah. All right. Well, we call it Molotov and take one each, or what are we doing here?
Might as well. And he plucks one of the mushrooms. All right. How much are we eating, guys? These mushrooms don't look that satisfying.
Gonna take a look at it and be like, maybe just like a nibble or something. I mean, that might be good.
Remember what I
Wait.
said about the inposts?
Can gods eat?
Huh?
No,
No. Okay.
they don't eat.
Damn.
He's gonna walk over to the puddle of water before going to the mushrooms and just dip his finger in it.
Okay. Feels like normal water.
Kylena's just gonna chuckle.
Water is important, you guys. I don't know why. Something about it's important. Just as much as the mushrooms.
Maybe I kind of set down the mushroom very reluctantly.
I mean, bring it with if you want.
Huh? Oh, awesome. He's a grab back. He's walking over.
All right, go ahead and walk over.
I mean, I could maybe put the mushroom inside the water, and if it's bad, it would like, I don't know, make it a funky color.
He's gonna kind of just like lick the water off of his finger that he dipped it in. Tastes like just normal water.
Tastes like water.
Okay. So
Doesn't
nothing.
seem to.
Okay.
Doesn't seem
Is
to
there
do
any
anything.
trees around here or no?
No, you're in a cave.
Oh, well. Huh. How's the water?
Bland, boring, tasteless. It's water.
So water. Okay, that's good. Nice.
The hunger pains begin to get worse by the second.
I'm really wanting this mushroom, man. I mean, I could be a guinea pig. I don't know. I mean, Dane, what do you think? Yeah. You hungry, buddy? We could do that cute little thing where we cross our arms and feed it to each other. So we can't back down.
He's gonna drop his mushroom in the water.
You drop your mushroom into the water. It just is sitting there in the water.
Soggy mushroom now for you.
Fuck it. He's eating the soggy mushroom.
Yeah. How much are you guys eating?
Single bite.
Whole thing?
Yeah, just a single bite of the mushroom, yeah.
I'm gonna hold.
You're just not gonna do it?
It's gonna be up to my mouth, and I'm just gonna be like staring at you because you just like
Yeah.
ate it.
Yeah, so
You ate the whole thing in one bite. That's my clarification.
So
That's what I mean.
Scent is taking a small bite. Just not the
small
whole
bite.
thing, just a small bite, yes.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 10.
That is a fail.
Okay.
You take 26 points of poison damage and 3 levels of exhaustion.
You said 26?
26 and 3 levels of exhaustion.
So how did it? Oh man, I want to eat this thing. He's not
No.
gonna like go to try and eat it.
He's gonna slap it out of his hand as he's keeled over, just choking.
Oh. Do you need water? Drink the water, man. If you're choking on that.
He's gonna try it. He's gonna drink some of the water.
Kylena's gonna walk up to them and be like, "Oh, the big kitty."
How do you add exhaustion, DM?
You click on active conditions.
Oh, thank you.
Active conditions, yes.
3, you said?
Can
3.
I do a perceptive check to see if Kylina has any grapes left?
Yeah, go for it.
Like as she's standing next to us. Maybe
Yeah,
she
go
won't see
for it. Yeah, go
Okay.
for it.
Yeah, he immediately throws the mushroom down and goes
Yeah.
to kind of scoop some of the water into his mouth.
You scoop some water in your mouth. It does not help.
Yeah, at this point, he's just keeled over on his side, just coughing and choking on the mushroom.
Dane looks down at the mushroom.
Dane, don't.
And they all look the same, right?
Well,
All the mushrooms look the same, right?
all 4 look the same, yes. And Dane looks at the mushroom and he says, "But what if we need to eat this to pass the trial?"
Why, you saw what it did to him. Oh, but I want to believe.
Okay. All in one bite here. Here we go, Avrif. And
He
he
reaches.
goes to reaches out his arm to like link arms with you.
He's gonna. I'm just gonna back up a little bit.
He reaches. So like just while he's laying down, he reaches out over to Dane and casts guidance on him. Good luck.
Okay. And he
You
shoves
got
like
this, buddy.
the entire thing into his mouth. Just
Oh,
Kylena's gonna be petting
brave
the
man.
big cat. It's okay.
just eats the whole thing, swallows it, and for a moment he just is standing there, and nothing happens.
Huh.
Thane looks around. Oh.
Yep.
Hey, I'm not hungry anymore.
You're fine. Oh.
I feel fine.
He's gonna kind of look at his mushroom. Maybe
Bottoms up, and he walks over and he just starts shoving it in your mouth. Bottoms up.
He's gonna take one big bite and take it all.
Like after he casted guidance, he is not paying any attention and reaching into his pocket for a potion of healing and chugs that down.
Nothing happens on your potion of healing.
You know, it's kind of tasteless.
And your hunger's gone.
Yeah. Oh. Wow. What are we panicking for? Huh? The simple solution is the best solution, I guess.
You know, boldness. She said bold.
I'm gonna toss the remaining thing to Cyrus. Here you go, bud.
No time like the present. And he also downs the whole thing.
He's gonna kind of stare. Is it okay for him too?
They both look at Clover, who had just drank a potion. Didn't seem to have any effect, and he's just left there with an empty bottle.
Scent is now convulsing on the ground.
Maybe you should eat the rest of it, you know?
But maybe we should just shove the rest of it in his mouth, maybe?
Yeah, you're very aggressive, man. I'm liking this. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get him. Screw this guy.
let's just do it, man. And he runs over, grabs the soggy mushroom. He's like, "Open up, Scent."
He has no strength to respond. His hands are shaking. His whole body is shaking at this point. He can't fight back.
Okay, all right. He just shoves it in your mouth like the whole thing, and he's just like chomping with your mouth.
Like a fucking dog taking.
Make sure he doesn't swallow his tongue.
Alina's still gonna be petting him and purring, because I guess because cats purr to heal others too. And she's just purring and petting him.
And you do swallow the rest of the mushroom, Clover, and you start to feel better. However, you are overwhelmed with exhaustion and weakness from the poison still lingering.
Oh, this sucks.
Do you have any fancy spells to help yourself, or are we just...
It's called sleep.
Oh.
I can't sleep right now.
I feel like any cat races should have like a special ability to catnap.
Right? You'd think.
Just a 20-minute nap.
All he does is he just kind of just stands up. He's slumped more than normal, and like a little bit of drool's out of his mouth. He just casts Presti on himself and gets rid of it all. Tries to straighten himself up and just can't. he's just hunched back.
Just
Yeah. Like it just randomly at random intervals you'll just see him just go just on occasion. He's just like, let's just go through the door, please.
Yeah. As you look over, the door is open.
Carolina's gonna chuckle and just kind of watch and just for the bit, Ken, you kind of a pussy.
Well,
I am
kind of
more...
lucky he doesn't have energy to come after you right now. I'm trying to come over to wrap him up and try to help him up to get to the door.
I am more brains and a silver tongue than bronze and a hard stomach. He just walks through the door.
Okay. Walking through the door, you find yourselves back in that first area. You are walking through a stone archway instead of a door. You enter into that original forested setup, open field. There is a stump in the center of the field with a cage on it. And inside of the cage is the pendant. And standing next to the cage is Ka'alina holding a piece of paper.
What now?
I'm gonna kind of like slowly step forward. What does that paper say?
Sorry, I had the hiccups and I tried to do 12 times 8 again, and then I remembered the answer and the hiccups are not gone.
Okay.
13 times 6. giving someone a random math problem unexpectedly helps with hiccups.
Really? I didn't
Yep.
actually know that.
It makes your brain focus on the math instead of the hiccups. But you can't do the same one for the next thing. You have to have someone help you.
I don't know the answer, but the hiccups are gone.
You're welcome.
That's amazing.
Yep.
What the hell? I didn't actually know that
Yeah,
was a
you
thing.
have to have somebody
Oh my
else
God.
tell you though. You can't just be thinking of the question. You have
Yeah.
to have somebody unexpectedly tell you a question.
Or, you know, just like,
Yeah, it makes your brain work into overdrive and forget about the hiccups.
Interesting.
it's
Alright.
weird.
The first
Well,
hiccups,
I don't
the first
like it.
hiccups gas. The rest afterwards are just your brain thinking you have the hiccups. Anyways, moving on.
Continue.
Cage.
For this trial, you must, she kind of like hands each of them a piece of paper. Answer these questions. What were the 4 trees types found in the first trial? The second question. What type of clovers fill the clover field? And the third question. How many mushrooms were on the stone in the center of the previous room?
Well, that last one was easy. It was just 4. Well, we didn't really investigate though, so I mean, we only saw 4.
What were the 4 trees? What type of clovers were in the clover field? And how many mushrooms were around the stone?
Correct.
Well, it was
Kitty.
love, knowledge, death, and life.
Do you want the names of the trees or the types of trees?
The types of trees.
Oh fuck!
Bo is just like, gonna
I'm melting, bro.
The tree of knowledge was an oak tree. The tree of love was a cherry blossom. The tree of life was an elm tree. And the tree of death was a yew tree. He sits down. You do the rest, Golem.
Well, I mean, we'll just the last answer goes with 4, because you know, 4 people, 4 mushrooms. You know, that's sounds about right. I hope. What was the middle question?
What type of clovers filled the clover field?
Oh, yeah, 4 leaf clovers. So 4. Wait, why is everything 4?
I would hope you remembered you ate quite a bit of them.
Yeah, 4 leaf clovers were the ones who were scattered on the floor.
And the third one in the book. A single third.
Single third. Huh.
Are those your final answers?
What's the relevancy to
Cool.
this question, Kat? Yes, those are our answers. Is that the 4th trial?
It is. It is the trial of watchfulness. The reason for this trial is to pay attention to your surroundings and to know where you have been and what you have done. Only by learning your past can you evolve for the future.
I'm so glad I take notes. I'm so glad.
And for succeeding all of your questions, I give you this amulet. She takes the amulet out of the cage and hands it to Clover, and kind of smugly smiles at him. It's okay, big kitty. And then kind of gives like a lick on his hand. And here is an extra gift for both of you. And she goes and like Zane's hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
Avrith and
Avrith, yeah, everyone there. And she just says, and this is the blessing of the High Forest.
Oh, High Forest. Huh.
It allows you to move deeper into the forest should you wish.
What does the little stone say, Clover?
He just pulls
Was it
it
what we were
out.
looking for?
Yeah, he pulls the stone out, and a bunch of 4-leaf clovers come out with it.
And they begin to turn to dust as you pull them out of your pocket.
Oh.
It's probably why you're hungry. You have a bunch of dust in your stomach.
Damn.
I'm not wrong.
And he's going to hold the amulet in one hand and the stone in the other and just try to press them together.
They almost attract to each other like magnets.
Please be all of you. And just let's whatever happens happen.
Yeah, no, it just attracts like a magnet. Nothing else happens.
He's gonna look further into the amulet. And
You
try to
look
get a better look at this figurine that was in there.
Closer. Make a perception check at a disadvantage because you are exhausted.
Yes. Throwing guidance as well.
Yes, sir.
I kind of look at Colleen and be like,
Okay.
about that cherry seed, is that still on the table or like?
12. It's a 4, but it's just taking a second.
Yeah. So for a 12, you look at this amulet, the ambrose inside. It almost looks like something is in the necklace. Someone is in the necklace.
What do I do with this cat? Just ask it to come out? Break it? What do you have this? What do you have inside of here?
It is entrusted to me. Do not know what it does. Although it is what you desire, no?
We came all this way to follow your little stone. I mean, does it give you any hints of what we were looking for?
It's related to her, yes. Don't know why.
Huh.
I'm scared to break it to try to let it out.
Yeah, it seems like definitely an option, but
My worry
so cool,
is,
man.
my worry is
We're
if I
here to
break
follow
it,
you.
my worry is if I break it, it could kill whatever's in there and not let it out. He's gonna just kind of just focus on the amulet and try and do some sort of like thoughts of releasing whatever's inside of it or something.
Okay. Make an Arcana check at disadvantage.
Still with that guidance, I believe.
Yes, sir.
That's not bad actually. That's
Not bad at all. That was a good
that's
roll.
a 17, a 15, so 16.
Nothing happens. You begin focusing on the power of this amulet, and you try with all of your will, but nothing happens.
I'm gonna hate myself for this. He's going to hold it in one hand
Mm-hmm.
and point with his finger with the other one and try to shoot just the weakest of Eldritch Blasts at it.
Okay. You let out a small laser beam of Eldritch Blast, and it just deflects off of the necklace.
Ugh.
Off into the sky.
Probably a dead bird. Fuck. You're just gonna put it on.
You can. Be sure to add Ambrose necklace to your inventory.
Ambrose?
Just like as a custom item.
Okay.
Yeah. Just so you know you have it.
Yeah.
Or as long as you just have it written down somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So the trials are done then, right? Technically. Kalina.
Correct.
I'm just gonna re-ask the question. I put a wrong key in. Felt a little weird on the inside tinglies. Are we good? Are we clear? Is this blessing clear that up? Like, like what's the haps there? That's not a really good probably should be fine, right?
I do
Kind of
not
like-
know.
Huh. Okay, well that's fun. I'm sure I'll get the answer someday, or this high forest. That's great. That's two things I have to worry about now. All right, neat. Love that. Cool. All right, yeah. Thanks for the yeah. He's gonna kind of start like walking with his head in a daze. Just
Thank you for the entertainment.
yeah. No worries, man.
Mind if,
Just like. Oh, go ahead.
mind if I ask who gave you this necklace?
I do not know, nor can I reveal past crimes.
No, is that?
It is my code.
Your code is putting someone else's life in a lot of risk.
What happens to others outside does not matter to me,
Even
unless it benefits.
She did say exchange for happiness. Did it kind of like shout out a little bit far away?
he's just gonna hold the necklace out a little bit. This has my happiness in it. I can't get it out.
Then I hope you find someone who does, who can help you with your happiness. Big kitty.
Fine. Whatever you say, little cat. And he walks with over to Avareth. Exhaust,
we'll
like
find out.
literally at this point, he is now leaning on your shoulder. He can't hold himself up.
I'm sure we'll find out what that necklace is for. First off, let's maybe find our way. Oh wait, no, she said deeper. Hey, Kylina, you live here? Any place that you sleep occasionally?
I am everywhere and want to be and need to be.
Helpful. Okay. Riddles. Lovely. I mean, do you mind if we camp out here then, possibly, in your stump area? Just, small camp. We won't be here for too long. Just something to cure over a little rest.
I suppose.
For this big guy. Oh,
Suppose.
thank you for that. And, does money bring you happiness? He's gonna kind of like take out a gold coin and look at her.
Her eyes are gonna go big. And kind of like she starts purring.
He's gonna flick it over to her.
It could be. She tries to catch it.
Something, yeah. Well,
It could be.
if we need anything else, there's maybe more where that came from. But thank you. We'll set up camp here for the big guy here, and he's gonna kind of like lay him down in the grass.
Dane like nudges you and says, "What about the cherry blossom seeds?"
Oh, you're so right. Hey, he's gonna kind of look at call over. Hey, Dane, calm him down.
Yes.
I'm gonna kind of walk over to Kalina.
Yeah. Got him.
Hey, I know we talked about that cherry seed last time. Is that something you actually have, or is that?
I would need to make a deal and check.
Yeah, I mean, do what you need to do. I'll be here.
The clovers turn to ash. What makes you think the seeds won't?
Well, damn. Maybe it won't. That's all I'm going off of. He's going back look at Colleen again. What do you got?
She's gonna like rummage through like a bag of holding
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of like search to see if she has any seeds. I suppose I can figure out.
I mean, if you want to come back and approach us afterwards at the nap or something, I mean, it maybe works.
Sure.
Cool. I'll keep you to that. And he's gonna kind of like look at her. Listen, I'll pay for him. Whatever it takes, man. I got you. And he's gonna kind of walk back over to small camp area.
God. So you guys taking short rest, long rest? What are you doing?
Short rest. Yeah.
Short rest. Okay.
That's not gonna help his exhaustion. He's,
won't.
Really?
Yeah,
No, only long rest too.
But long rest is gonna take a whole day, isn't it?
8 hours.
8 hours.
Damn.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you guys do. He's sleeping.
Fuck. Okay,
Before-
so you're long resting.
He has to. Before, well, he doesn't have to, but before he does go to sleep, he is going to try to focus on the rock instead of the amulet and see if anything's changed about it at all. As
Make
best he
another
can.
Arcana check. Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Disadvantage for the next 3 days, sir.
With the guidance. Okay, 10
I'll
plus
still take a short rest whenever this happens.
Okay.
12.
You sense no difference.
He's just shove it in his pocket and just turn himself over facing the stump.
Okay.
Dane, you wanna rest up a little bit? Maybe spar when we're back up? Keep ourselves sharp.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I feel fine, honestly. So I might just stay up and make sure.
I'm gonna keep
Nothing.
watch real quick while I just close my eyes for a little bit.
Yeah. Let's do that.
All right.
All right. So, take a short rest if you wish.
What is
If
the
you need
hit
to,
die thing? Is that heals?
that's for healing.
Okay, so I don't.
If you don't need it, you don't need to worry about it. As for you, Clover, you're taking a long rest?
Yeah, if possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can for sure. So go ahead and take away 1 level of exhaustion down to level 2.
Mm-hmm.
You're still slow as fuck, but you're feeling at least not dead anymore.
Yeah. Love it. Love it.
You slowly wake up after your long rest. Golem, is there anything you wish to accomplish in the literal 8 hours in between
is there
Clover's long rest?
anything I can do to inspect myself or talk to Helm and see if he can inspect me?
You can certainly try.
I will talk to Helm. Helm, I have a question again with your knowledge.
He appears, he looks down at you. Yes.
Well, I seem to have a great knack on getting stuff on me that I don't know how. Could you look at me again and see if you see anything?
You could see the light below his helmet start to glow, and it stops glowing after a moment. Seems you have a new affliction.
Ugh, what's it this time?
It is called the Bounty of Lovers.
Huh. It's like a quest thing? Like, what does that mean? You heard of it before, or is that just something I'll have to find out myself?
Whatever it did, Avarif, Your quest for love might have become slightly easier.
He's gonna kind of like look and be like, oh. He's gonna have the one person that pops into his mind. We all know. He's gonna kind of like smile, like, well, okay, well, thanks, Hal. Nah, all right. He's gonna kind of kick his feet in the grass a little bit. All right, man. I mean, well, thanks again, man. This is great. This is great news. I'm just gonna look at Dave. Yeah, he's just
Jesus.
Besides that, nothing. I mean, sparring with Dane probably wouldn't do anything.
No, it wouldn't. Other than just fucking around.
Yeah, just fucking around. Damn. I feel like I wish I had ideas of what to do, but no, I mean, yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
So I assume Carolina is just fucked off, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Unless she does want to come back and give you the cherry blossom seeds, she would have otherwise just left.
That makes sense.
Did he sleep?
Sent did.
Avriv did for 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Okay. There's just gonna be a random bag of seeds next to him.
Yippee.
All right. So, 8 hours pass. Clover, you wake up to Avriv and Dane sort of sparring in this open field. Cyrus sort of poking at a fire.
Well, I still feel like shit, but
Little
better.
awake, man.
I needed that for sure, but God, that could have been so much worse.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, at least you got your rest in. We're just kind of deucing around here, so, you know, nothing really eventful has happened.
I appreciate the patience. Oh my God. Now what? Now what do we do? I could sleep for another 16 hours, but I don't think we want to sit here. I can sleep for a whole day.
Well, Carlina was gracious enough to bless us and said we could go further in this place. So I would, maybe we just listen to her, see where we lead. I'm sure she's watching us from afar somewhere for her entertainment. He's gonna kind of like look around everywhere.
Dane looks at you and he says, before we, think about going deeper in the woods, we've now been here for almost an entire day. I know time moves differently when we're in here, but it doesn't, it's not as differential from a palace. Don't you have a dinner with your brother today?
Oh, God. Yeah, how do we figure out the time in here? Oh, he'll kill me if I missed that.
Maybe we should head back.
Yeah. I mean, we know how to get back here, I hope. I mean, we were in infinite loop last time. Wait, didn't Carlina say she was going to show us the exit as well? We didn't really...
Well, I think the exit is just the entrance, and then we could just trace our way back to the receptionist.
Oh. Yeah, I guess, let's go ahead and do that.
Go do that, yeah. Ugh, so tired. Shit. As we're walking, he's like leaned on one of the other three. Like he needs to be held up. He's gonna summon Timora and kind of just pass the locket over to her, or the amulet, whatever, and just ask her if she has any. If she feels Bashaba, or she feels any way of bringing Bashaba out of this amulet.
He looks over the amulet. She says, "There's something locking this inside. Whoever is within this, it is being locked in. Theoretically, if this is your sister, unlocking this should also unlock Bashaba, wherever she may be."
this safe to bring with us out of this whole magical plane? Like out of the high forest and everything?
I cannot say for certain.
La-
But if it did exist out there previously, then there's a chance that it might be okay to bring out normally. Although if you wish to keep this within the hands of somebody of another realm, you could do that as a safety precaution.
My only last thought when I was conked out is using my key on it. I don't know if that'll work. Or if it would affect me, or it could, I don't know, pull me into the amulet. I don't know. He just kind of just holds up the key in his other, and he holds up the key reluctantly. What do you think?
I can't say for certain, but fortune favors the bold, and she fades away.
Left to your own devices, I guess.
Yeah. Let's leave it to luck. Fuck it. He pulls the coin out of his sword. Heads, I open it. Try the key on it. Tails, I don't. 1 to 2 on a D4. Heads, 3 to 4 is tails.
Okay.
We leave it.
Okay.
He just kind of just sighs a little bit, just very reluctantly. Leave it be. And keep walking.
All right. You leave the forested area where Kalina was first encountered, and you make your way back into the original path to the receptionist. You find her, and she's busy making food like she was the last time you saw her, and she smiles as you all approach. Ah, welcome back. I hope you had a fruitful endeavor. Are you hungry?
You know the answer to that. Of course, I'm gonna take a plate. He's gonna walk right
Yeah.
over to her.
As Avarif kind of walks and goes to the plate, you just see fucking just lean on Avarif, and just goes doubling over, just kind of stumbling to the
Ooh.
chair, and
He's
just
gonna turn around. Oh,
he just kind of doubles over next to Avarif, and it's just his cheek is just on the counter, it's just laying there.
That doesn't look good. Honey, maybe you should eat this, and she passes you a bowl of rice porridge.
yeah. I think you're the only one who hasn't eaten her food, and you should. This is good stuff.
Do you have
Listen,
anything like a drink form or something? I don't think I can eat it right now.
She takes the bowl and pours it into a cup and slides you the cup.
That works.
I mean, you asked for it, man.
that's valid. And he just starts drinking it.
Start drinking it. You feel rejuvenated. It's almost like drinking this washes away your exhaustion. Go ahead and get rid of those levels.
Man. He's gonna sits up back straight. Feels a
You're
little
looking
better.
better already, man. Well, look at you. See, her shit's magic. Oh, and thank you for that.
Of course. Try my best with these meals. And she starts making some noodles on the hibachi in front of you.
You can kind of see on his face, on Sent's face, watching the food. He's just very lost in thought and stuff, and kind of just looks up at the receptionist. And just holds out the necklace again. You seen something like this before?
Her eyes dart up as you show her the amulet. She holds out her hand. May I?
Yes, please. Whatever you're
She
gonna
takes
do,
it.
do it.
And she looks at it. Ooh, quite fancy. She takes it a little, peers inside of it.
See what I see, don't you?
Man. Looks like somebody's already inside.
Do we know how to get them out? Do you know how to get them
Wait.
out?
Why is it a disappointing thing that someone's inside? Did you want to go inside?
No, that's not how it works. What I would want, and she puts it back on the table and slides it across. If I had it my way, it would just be mine, nice and empty. And if somebody came by and threatened me, I could just get rid of them.
So this was used as a
It's a
last
prison.
resort? Oh. Well, all right. You got this, Clover. He's gonna sit down, eat his food.
Do you know a way to unlock said prison?
Well, I've never seen one this complex before. Pretty high tier magic stuff. I mean, I could probably do it if it work on a little while. Maybe my grandfather might have something that might be able to do something, but I don't think that I could do something at this like very second.
Your grandfather?
Oh yeah, you know the the food stall manager.
Insight check.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
With that damn, I'm using guidance as much as I damn can lately.
Fair.
Yeah,
Valid.
fucking 11.
11. Easy enough. Yeah, she definitely was about to say her grandfather that runs the guild. Definitely about to say that.
So how can I meet the guild master?
You know, the food service manager, pretty tough to meet. You might already, I mean, you already met him. Well, no, you didn't. You know, if you stop by the guild, you could probably see him.
He might be a food vendor there, right? Just somewhere around. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
Just
yeah.
elbows on the desk, his fingers kind of just linked together, resting on his chin. So where is he? I would love to meet him.
Oh, bother. All right. Fine. I screw this up all the time. Oh, gosh. Come on, Vasati. Anyway, follow me, please. And she steps out from behind the counter. It's just back here.
He's gonna follow just side by side with her and just hold the amulet up.
Mhm.
Vasati, right?
The receptionist.
Mm.
Mhm.
So Vasati.
The receptionist.
Mm. My twin is in here. At least I think.
Right. Anyway.
Someone who cares so much about family that they want to hide them. Please try to help me as much as you can to get her out. I'd appreciate it a lot.
We'll do our best. All right, come along, all of you.
How far was the path away from the high forest, like the land that we were at Kalia was?
It was pretty far. It was a pretty decent walk.
Okay, never mind.
What were you gonna do?
Nothing.
Okay. Are you following?
Yeah, we'll follow suit.
Okay. Yeah, you follow through a doorway, and as you walk through the doorway, it is almost as if you just walked into the guild hall. Like you're walking in through the entrance, and you see sitting behind a desk at the center of the room. It's like the bar desk, with a bunch of papers kind of pinned up where all the miscellaneous requests are. You see Vasati sitting there, not wearing her dark glasses. She's wearing her see-through glasses. You can see her nice big blue eyes. Her
So
long.
we see two of them.
You see one of them.
Oh,
She's wearing noticeably different clothing, just the guild uniform, her long orange hair, as it normally is. And she smiles at you and says, "Welcome to the guild. How may I help you?" "Oh, Avrith, welcome back. It's been a while."
it has indeed. Wow. we haven't just talked, I felt like 5 seconds ago almost.
I have no idea what you're talking about,
No,
silly.
it's been so long. Well, hi. Yeah, we could use your
So,
help if your dad's here.
your grandfather.
Grandfather.
You're looking for Guildmaster Zoom Renothodonis, yes?
Yes, quite
Yes.
urgently as well,
Right.
if that's the case.
Urgently, right.
Very urgent, V.
Very urgent, and she gets up and she walks to a door behind her, and she knocks on it, and she peers her head in and says, "Grandfather, do you have time to meet with some people?" And you hear some low rumbling, and she turns around and says, "He'll meet with you."
I didn't. Oh.
He's just gonna
Alright, I'll take your
walk
word.
by Vasati and just look at her. Thanks, V. And just walk through the door.
You're welcome. And you walk into this.
As I walk past, can I whisper to her, can you make the good food here as well? Or is that just over there?
She gives you a thumbs up and winks and says, "I can make it anywhere."
Fuck yeah, you're so good. All right.
I know. You go ahead, walk past. You walk in to this kind of darker office room. There's a small light, like a steam lamp, that is lighting up this room, and there's just a pile of paperwork. And sitting behind the desk is the elder-looking elven man, dark eyes, tribal markings on his face, long white hair, dark clothes. He looks up at you, and you see nothingness in his eyes. How may I be of assistance?
Question to DM. Nothingness is in like he just can't see?
It is just black.
Mm.
And that's where we're gonna end game tonight.
No!
Oh. The cliffhangers.
Sheesh.